Attention.
May I have your attention, please?
I'm Pickle Rick!
I would like to propose sweet toast with some rum.
Well, I didn't vote for you.
The sleeper has awakened!
Podcasting from somewhere in Central Florida.
Where is the bloody rum?
I see you've tried knifey spoony before.
Let's drink some rum.
Rum is the power! Rum is the key! Rum is the thing that will set us free! Rum, rum, rum!
And nerdy!
Rum, ahoy! Rum, rum, rum!
And nerdy!
Sit back, relax, remember to turn off your cell phones. For the next hour, let me be your Candy Crush.
Hey everybody, welcome to Rum and Nerdy. I'm Greg.
And I'm Garrick.
And today we have episode 4.14, Banana Cream Pie. Emphasis on the cream pie.
Ron Jeremy was in Ghostbusters.
Random. Hey, we have a special guest. Actually, we got a really cool thing to talk about that we've been keeping from all of you. But first, our special guest, Brandie. Hey, how you doing?
Hi, everyone.
So Brandie flew in today because the next 2 days are working sessions. I don't know if we've announced this. Have we announced?
I don't think it's been announced.
Have we announced the production acronym?
I don't think we have that. I don't think we announced that either.
Okay, so we'll start this. All of us, in addition to our day jobs, in addition to the podcast, in addition to Lego and family and drinking rum, we started a production company this last year called Acronym Production. Brand new, already in development, several shows, kind of a lifestyle documentary series kind of stuff. And so Brandie's here today because we are officially announcing the kickoff of pre-production for Modified by Ink, which was, like, I'll let you kind of describe this. This is your baby.
Okay, so Modified by Ink is a brand that I started a long time ago. And as not everyone knows, I had a previous reality show. So here I moved on and started reality show number 2. And reality show number 2 focuses mainly on scarred victims. We do internal, external scarring, and then we raise money for nonprofits, charities, and foundations based off of the trauma of each episode. In the end, we switch things up and we have a music event because in today's world, the very two main focuses of therapy in the world is music and animals. And now tattooing has become the third most utilized form of therapy in the world.
Which is an amazing statistic.
It is. Yeah. It really, really is.
And real estate, you tie into this, the stories specifically on this. This is what caught me when we first started talking about it is the outlet. Everybody, and I talk a lot about, like, building Lego as an outlet for me. I'm able to shut off all this noise in my world and do that. Music, we talk a lot about music on this show, a lot, because music is a window into our soul. This is how our soul sings, is music. And so we talk a lot about that and how we use music to tie into the themes of our conversations, and to make them more fun and lighthearted, but how important that is to us to be able to tell that part of the story. So what you are wanting to do with tattoos and tie these into events and bringing music and bringing celebration, I think is exactly the kind of TV people need to, that's what they need
we're
right
even bringing animals into an episode, service
we're not
animals.
Tattooing animals.
No,
Okay.
we are bringing
That's
the outlet of animals being a form of therapy in the world. There's a lot of owners out there that lost service animals, war veterans that lost, war dogs, and, we're doing memorial tattoos and we're helping raise money for, young kids who need service animals, the blind, or, young kids with diabetes that need, a service animal to let the mom know that the daughter's about ready to have an episode. This is what these episodes are about. And that's where we're coming in and trying to, raise money for these nonprofits, charities, and foundations to help the families out there that are less fortunate, that can't afford the vet bills for these service animals, or maybe can't even afford to have a service animal. That's what Modified by Ink is about.
Yeah, raising money, and more importantly, or equally as importantly, raising awareness, because there's a lot of people out there that don't know that either these conditions exist or that there are charities that are already out there helping people with these conditions. Right. So it's
and fun fact, War Dogs was actually my first band that I read in high school was called War Dogs. My most recent band was dealing with diabetes.
Exactly. See, I just watched an episode that actually this is what inspired me to actually create this episode. So what inspired me is I saw this TikTok video of this mom that created her daughter was diagnosed with, I don't know, a rare form of diabetes, and she goes into multiple episodes every day. And so they paid a grip of money to have this dog specifically trained to literally let the family know, or let the girl know that she's about ready to have an episode. She doesn't even know she was going to have an episode, but the dog knew she was going to have an episode, and the dog would paw her, and when the dog would paw her, she knew immediately to sit down on the ground. This girl was 8 years old.
Wow.
So that's where I got the inspiration for this actual episode, because animals don't get the recognition that they should. I'm sorry, but animals are smart.
Oh yeah.
I think they're smarter than humans half the time.
And there's
You know,
some animals can like smell melanoma. And,
yeah, they know.
Yeah.
I mean, and I just really, really wanted to take, an episode and really focus and give these, these animals the recognition that they deserve, and let people know that this is a real thing. You don't have to go through life struggling, with your illnesses or diseases, and a lot of people struggle because they can't afford it, and there's so many nonprofits and charities and foundations out there that we could be giving $1 a day to
easily,
easy, and helping somebody else. So, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm, everybody knows I'm just the asshole. I'm over here thinking like, my animals are really smart too. Like they know at 4 a.m. that it's time for me to wake up and feed them, and they come and tell me when their dish is empty.
Yeah, you don't exactly have service cats.
Shut up.
Could you imagine service cats in general? Like, what's this animal do? Oh, they know something's about to happen, but they don't tell you out of spite.
That is a cat.
It's just so the...
Not until you feed them anyways.
Yeah.
Maybe after you feed them.
Yeah,
every time the cat knocks something off of the counter, I think he's trying to tell me something.
We help provide service dogs to people that need help walking when their cats trip them down the stairs.
Yeah.
Fucking cats. Anyway, so that it's going to be a wonderful show. We're talking about it earlier, and we're not going to go into any of those details, but yeah, it's going to be an exciting show. Hopefully, we're still in kind of development, but this
pre-production, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
But getting a lot wrapped up over the next couple of days. We'll be able to talk about it a little bit more over the coming months as things, as is appropriately time release. You don't want to give it all away.
No.
But there's going to be a launch of a podcast that accompanies the show that talks really in depth with some of the personalities that you're going to meet on the show, and how that ties into the bigger picture of not just the tattoos, but the healing, follow-ups from some of the guests that are going to be on getting the tattoos on the show.
I even have a husband and wife who are psychiatrists that are currently battling insurance companies to have breast cancer, nipples added to insurance, botched surgeries, scars, working with plastic surgeons. Like they're literally battling right now to have it added to insurance companies.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
And it's not an expensive tattoo, right?
No.
So it's for mental health and healing. Yeah. No.
I just really want people to understand that, tattoos are no longer just a stereotype. That's all it was for decades and decades and decades. And now it's not that. It's a form of therapy for so many people in the world. Me being myself, like I figured this out back in 2008 when I covered up my burn scars with tattoos and realized oh my God.
You have tattoos, or you have burns on what percentage?
33% of my body was burned.
Yeah.
So once I covered them up, and watching every single inch disappear day by day really just showed me that I got my life back. I'm never going to forget what I went through. I'm never going to forget the loss. I'm never going to forget that day, but I don't have to be constantly reminded every day when I look in the mirror and see those horrible scars and be reminded of that day. I get to look at beautiful art and know that I have healed and I've moved forward, and I'm working on, getting that, giving that to other people in the world, and not just myself. So it really is, tattoos are just, they're life-changing. There's nothing else you could really say about it, and it's like people, like, oh, why do you do that to yourself? We're no different than a painting on the wall. We just choose to walk the streets.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing different.
Well, also to cover up, because you can escape a lot of things in your life, and when you're going through therapy, when you're going through recovery, there's a lot of things you can avoid. There's a lot of things you can escape. There's a lot of things that you can, push to the side and kind of ignore. But when it's your own body that is constantly a reminder of a trauma, that just being able to cover that up with a tattoo is powerful.
It is, absolutely. I spent 17 years trapped in my body. I stayed covered up. Every summer it would be 120. I was in a long sleeve. I had friends that knew me for years and didn't even know I was a burn victim because I stayed that covered up. I was that insecure, and I was that much of a victim in my own body. I was miserable. I couldn't go to the beach with my kids. I wouldn't go swimming in the pool with them because, kids are ruthless. They're just unfiltered. They don't know better. When they see something like that, they don't know how to filter themselves and not be mean, and these are things that you have to go through. And not everybody is strong enough to handle those kinds of comments in the world. And unfortunately, in today's world, watching all this social media bashing and, even on The Bachelor, like I was just the recent Bachelor and people demolishing this one woman, like bashing her racism and just comments about her body. And she was beautiful. And I'm like, they just found every reason to like attack her. And that's what I stayed so far away from, because I didn't want anyone to look at my body and attack me because I know how hard, it was just to deal with the daily of it.
Yeah.
So now having this beautiful form of therapy, by covering it up with beautiful art, most people don't say anything anymore. It's really become a safety net for so many people.
Yeah.
So many people. And it's like for this show, like my new motto with everything is like, all these other tattoo shows, it's all about the drama and the ratings and everything. For me, drama, it's not about the drama. What I always tell everybody is that trauma is the new drama.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the trauma that we've gone through, and that you don't need to just be alone in your own body and in your own mind with it anymore. You can express yourself on your body.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what anybody says or sees or thinks, it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the healing begins with yourself.
Yeah, you don't have to script the drama. You just have to script the trauma, or explain the trauma to a point where the empathy comes through, and that's the reaction you're getting out of your audience.
And sometimes you don't even need to say anything. You can just create a piece on your body, and it's there, and you know what it means, and that's it. It's your release. It's your validation to feeling better about yourself. And that's like when I covered up mine, like it was life-changing. Like I felt like I had a whole new life again.
That's
like,
outstanding.
Yeah. It was crazy.
So I think we need to talk about rum. I mean, that's some really heavy topic.
Okay. Well, moving on to sad news.
Yeah.
Lost Spirits Distillery in Las Vegas is closing. I believe April 29th. It's going to be its last day open, last hurrah, the last show.
April 29th?
I think it's April 29th.
Now,
so soon.
Is that worth us making a trudge out to Vegas? I mean, so Brandie, you're based there right now, currently.
Yes, currently.
So is that a?
So I feel like I can score as much rum of theirs that I want, but I don't know if it's worth a whole trip. Vegas in April.
I mean, I think I could handle that for you guys.
Yeah.
I think I can.
Yeah.
Well, and it's not like we've got a shortage of people that we know in Las Vegas.
No.
Like our good friend Demo Dave.
DemoDavePro.com.
Yeah.
I'm going to Saudi Arabia in a month, like squeaking in a random Vegas trip. I don't know if that.
Yeah, well, and then there's Rum and Nerdy the weekend.
Ooh, Rum and Nerdy the weekend.
Yeah.
I don't think I know this.
Yeah. It's a Nashville event Going to Nashville, going to drink and listen to a lot of live music.
I'm going to guess this is a guy's trip.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, females can go. They just can't stay in the flat we rented.
Not that
Sandy
you
would
would
be
not
pissed.
that you would want to stay in the house that we rented.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, wow! Staying in an Airbnb with 8 nerds. This sounds like a really great idea.
Just one
Yeah.
of the guys.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Have
that
they give you like a life alert bracelet or something?
These old fuckers have fallen, and I'm having to like scoot their beer to them.
We did spring for the one with the hot tub,
Yeah.
so it's going to be gross.
On a roof.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, that's
Everything.
Yeah.
great plan. Great plan.
Yeah. But we're going to smoke cigars on the roof.
Probably in a hot tub.
Yeah. Anyway, so Lost Spirits is closing, and we have not finished off the Lost Spirits rum that we procured when we were in Las Vegas for SATE. And it's about time we just kill this off.
Yeah, so to remind everybody, there is the Navy style, which I think was their overproof.
That's their over-ish proof.
Yeah, over-ish proof. There is the pineapple rum,
Yeah.
which was a post-infused pineapple. I remember not.
I
It's
feel like it's not like the Stiggins
It's
pineapple.
not, or
It's
the
like-
or the plant. Yeah, the plantation pineapple. Yeah, plantation.
that's the Stiggins.
Yeah.
Cherry.
The cherry, which I believe I really liked. Although there's my personal
Also
favorite.
known as Robitussin.
Yeah,
Robitussin?
Yeah.
Tastes like, yeah.
And then there was my personal favorite, mostly because of the brand, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Under the sea.
That was just their regular one, right?
Yeah, they call it the heavy pot still rum, but
Yeah. So
I really like that one.
here's the thing. Their shtick that they've got going on is that they have a process in which they expedite aging. As they tell it, they can get the equivalent of 3 years of age in about 3 weeks. I don't taste it.
It tastes better than a new rum. Like, it doesn't taste like you're drinking a 3-week-old rum.
No, I mean it's got the notes and the flavor and the color of a rum that's going to be aged in a barrel.
Yeah.
But it's not aged in a barrel.
They have a light tube. It looks like the Genesis torpedo from Star Trek 2.
Yeah,
But,
and if Scott was here, it's an ETC Source 4 par. Looks like it's got one
It's
of
like
the,
it's like 30 of those, but yeah.
yeah, but it's and then a clear cylinder, an acrylic cylinder with like chunks of oak in it that they shine the light.
Throw some oak in it, yeah, hit it with light. Boom.
Yeah.
So, Brandie,
Same thing.
Yes.
you've looked at all of these. Which one of these would you like to try first?
Pineapple's my favorite.
Pineapple's your favorite?
I love pineapple.
Okay.
I don't hate this one.
You don't hate this one.
No.
Okay.
I did smell it. It's strong.
It's a stronger pineapple note than you get with the plantation.
Well, and again, plantation pineapple, the Old Man Stiggins that one is specifically, it is made with pineapple sugars. It is intentionally, very, very subtle.
It seemed a bit thicker to me than the other ones.
This is absolutely a bit thicker. Would you want fancy glass or the safe house glass?
Safe House is from Milwaukee.
It is from Milwaukee.
I'll
yeah.
do.
You know, speaking of Milwaukee, I was going to throw this out there. Green Day has announced a tour. They're not coming remotely close to Florida. The closest they're coming is Atlanta. But they are playing in Milwaukee.
When are they playing in Milwaukee? Because I've been talking to my buddy Nick about going to Milwaukee for a
That's
Milwaukee trip.
why I bring it up. I want to say it's later in the year. It's like end of summer.
Well, that's the exact time that we were thinking about going.
Might need to plan around that. We like Green Day.
And Milwaukee.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
Cheers.
That was microphone. She
Sorry.
cheered the microphone.
Sorry.
Very sweet.
It is surprisingly sweet.
Whew.
It tastes like
Brandie likes it.
the pineapple syrup in the bottom of like the fruit chunks.
It
Like you can almost still taste the can.
Oh yeah. Where there's always that one half a cherry that's in there somewhere, and you're kind of like, I'm thinking of the fruit cup things. Yeah,
I'm talking about the can of pineapple rings that you would use on the freaking Christmas ham.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like those fruit cups things you get in school.
Dole fruit cups.
Yeah, those things.
You know what? This might like next time you make a spiral ham to use this as the liquid binder for over the spiral ham.
That
Nice.
might not be
Cloves in there.
bad. Add like a brown sugar glaze to the pineapple.
With some apricot.
Rum.
You're seeing
a little bit of apricot.
You're seeing where I'm going with this,
I do.
My family's gonna love me next Easter.
right?
They might not remember.
Ham tasted funny, but I got a good buzz.
When the clothes start hitting the floor, you know you did your job.
Right? Not with my family, though. No. Can't unthink that. Fuck you. God damn it.
You're welcome.
Okay, where do we want to go from here?
Did we finish that bottle?
We did not. There's still a decent amount of. No, wait. No.
I think we finished that pineapple.
There's.
No, there's still some.
Yeah,
left in there.
There's not enough to save. I've got like bottles and we need to kill it. Come on.
Let the boss kill it.
Okay, here you go.
I'm not driving anywhere.
Oh, no, there wasn't a lot in there. That's all you. That's all you. There you go. Pineapple.
It's like
Enjoy the pineapple.
It's pretty potent.
Ooh.
I do got to give them that.
Got
I
the
mean,
bottom-
I don't
oh.
understand why they're closing. I mean, they make some really good rum. Like,
Have you ever been there?
no.
So
It's weird.
It's like a.
You should go. It's not that expensive.
It's not, and it's like a weird burlesque show / distillery tour
Very kind of
/
goth.
immersive
I
experience.
think I've seen it. I've drove by it, but I've never gone in
it's
there.
Area 15.
Yeah,
it's
Area 15, yeah.
It's really good. They have like these circus performers doing really crazy circus performance shit in
Yeah.
varying locations, and you kind of walk around, and they have drink stations set up, so you can sample. You sample the different rums, and then you watch circus people doing circus
Like
things.
ring
I've heard about it.
performers and
Yeah, I've heard about it. I
Magicians.
actually had some friends that had actually just did it like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
you should have gone with.
And I say circus performers doing circus things, that is way underselling it. They have Cirque du Soleil performers on their off nights doing crazy acrobatic shit
For real.
immediately in front of you. Like
Wow.
they're on picture a Cirque du Soleil dancer on this table, and you're just in this room while they're doing handstands and crap on this table
Oh,
in
I'd
front of
love
you.
that. I would
It's
love that.
nutso awesome. I can't recommend it enough.
And they're closing?
Yeah, on the
It's just
29th. So
bad.
let's do you know what? Let's do the Navy style as a palate cleanser.
I'm still trying to get the pineapple down.
No, I changed my mind. We're gonna do cherry. We're gonna do the Robitussin and then palate cleanser.
Ooh.
What could go wrong?
And then
Are
20
you okay?
Yeah, I don't know about the Robitussin though.
You're not driving
You're
tonight.
freaking me out. Is it really?
No, it's good. I like it.
Okay. I still got pineapple in my glass though.
How much pineapple's in the glass?
You guys are dealing with a rookie here. I've got you.
Just dump it into your margarita.
Shit.
Ooh, pineapple margarita.
Yeah, you got a margarita chaser. It's fine. You got a margarita dump
You still
cup.
haven't finished that margarita? I made that drink like 3.5 hours ago.
Are you talking smack?
Yes.
Oi.
It's only a waffle thin meat. Only a waffle thin.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Okay, so this is the cream de cherries. I don't know. It's cherries.
Cherries. Cream de cherries. Cherries?
I don't know.
Cherries.
I'm dyslexic, and this isn't a non-dyslexic friendly font, so I got nothing. Cherries.
I don't know. I'm going to have these images of the lost spirits playing in the background while we talk about it, so you can kind of
So only you can see. Yeah, that's.
She can see.
Well, why don't you turn on the fancy TV mounted on the wall so that I can see stuff?
'cause it's hard.
You never turn that on.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I think that's
Oh, God.
Whew.
Oh. This drinks like a cherry brandy.
It does drink like a cherry brandy. Brandy doesn't like it.
Pour it into your margarita.
No, thank you. Leave my margarita alone.
I feel like this could use some Sprite. I feel like it wants.
I don't know that I have Sprite, but I've got ginger ale.
I feel like it wants.
I feel like it needs like a cherry limeade.
Yeah, or like a tonic. It wants something. This is not a sipper.
It wants to go back in the bottle and screw the lid on.
Yeah,
tightly.
We should have
and hid in the back of the pantry.
We should have Tyler
inside the sheetrock.
We should have Tyler go back and pull all the data for the first time we reviewed this rum to see if our reviews maintain the same thing.
That's the aging tube.
Lost Spirits can do away with that one. That
with the cherry. Well, they're doing away with all of them.
Well, if you ever come back, don't bring that one back. Don't bring that one back.
Maybe this is the one that killed them.
Maybe. Because it's very, very possible. Because that's, wow. Whew.
Yeah.
I think all my nose hairs are gone.
You see what I mean, though? Robitussin.
Yeah, it did. It rubbed a lot of areas.
Which is funny because this is the discard glass.
Papa Juice.
That's my daughter bought me that for Christmas one year.
Oh.
I don't know. I've got this collection.
Was that a misprint? Was it supposed to say pimp juice?
No, it says Papa. Because this is, Dad's drink.
Papa Juice.
Dad's drinking his juice. Gin and juice, only not gin because gin makes me mean. Yeah.
Well, I think I am going to discard the rest of the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing stuff. He had achy fever, so you can rest rum. Or maybe not. There's not a lot in it.
That was the NyQuil.
Well, there's some in this cup. Yeah. Right. Yeah. That one. Right there.
Still better than Malort. Oh.
Yeah. Way better.
Your guys' face is just, it's trying.
It's selling it. You're like, yeah, that's.
And it's like, oh, yeah, they're closing. Now it makes sense.
Now it makes sense. It all makes sense.
My nose is running so bad
I
right
told
now.
you. That's what I just said.
I thought NyQuil,
My
or I thought
nose
Robitussin was supposed to get rid of the sniffles and not cause them.
Okay. We're going to do Navy style.
Okay.
The Navy style. And we're going to treat that as a palate cleanser before my personal favorite.
I don't know.
This one's flavored to submarine sailor gym socks.
Wait, what?
The Navy one?
Gym socks?
Yeah, it's flavored with gym socks from.
That's Malort.
Great.
This is not
That's
the
a
Malort
lot.
of rums.
Here, put some of that in there.
What?
I can't drink all this.
Just pour it the rest of it. It's empty.
Whatever you don't drink, we're going to put it in the dump cup.
Yeah.
We have a dump cup.
Because again, that's not even all my rum.
That's going to become the Florida water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not all my rum. I have to burn through some of these.
Yeah.
A couple of those we just never going to drink.
It's a lot
No,
of rum.
absolutely not.
The amount of alcohol that I've seen throughout the house is it's impressive.
It's just in here on the bar, in the outside refrigerator, and then the inside refrigerator. That's all.
Yeah.
And in the kitchen counter.
And the kitchen counter. I was going to say there's something in the kitchen counter.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure there's more. You just might have forgotten.
Yeah.
I'm going to blame it on the rum.
Okay, here's to the Navy.
Oh.
Navy style, heavy pot still rum.
You're looking at that glass like...
You know what's going through my head is gym socks.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I can think about
No,
is I'm drinking gym
You
socks.
shouldn't. You shouldn't. It's not. No.
You're looking at that like I've never done heroin before, but whatever.
I've never done gym socks before.
Yeah.
Better than the cherry, actually.
No, I'm with Brandie. This is not as. This is.
Does that have mint in it?
No.
Menthol?
No.
Cool cigarettes, maybe, but not menthol.
I'm going to say it's got something. It's got something like...
It's... Ooh. Oh.
I prefer the Robitussin.
Yeah.
Golly. Well, that's fun.
Lost Spirits. I'm not a big fan. Pineapple all the way. That's where you got me.
I'm also assuming these are supposed to be mixed with something. We haven't mixed them with anything yet. This is just a neat sampling.
I don't know. I feel like you should be able to drink. You should be able to sip it, like any alcohol that besides vodka. I don't know who's
Not a
vodka.
navy proof rum.
I don't know. Why not? If it was
it's a
chilled,
navy-proof rum.
if it was chilled, it might be a little better.
Maybe.
Yeah, as a sifter.
You guys are really pouring all these things out.
Dude, that was not good.
That glass is for you.
Yeah. That's Papa Juice.
Papa Juice. It is Papa Juice.
Papa don't preach or drink that glass.
No, we're gonna put some Coke Zero in it and keep the party going. Okay,
there's
what's
a
the last
bunch
one?
more right there. The 20,000 Leagues.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
I'm going to say no.
No, this is good.
Tiny sip.
Tiny sip.
Sip.
I think this is my personal favorite.
I think I'm gonna have an ulcer after all of these.
You got that whole margarita to go there.
You had an ulcer before.
I know.
Oh, really? I guessed. It's all the stress.
Drinking gym socks.
There you go, Greg. The fact that these are in these little 5th sampler bottles.
It's cute.
It's it's a good walking around bottle.
Yeah.
Like if you were going to the library or the bus station.
That's a that's a fog hat at a music festival in Sanford, Florida carrying around.
I'm sorry, the look on Brandie's face is priceless. Absolutely priceless.
It's like me drinking Malort. Have you ever had Malort?
No.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
It burned my eyes.
We're going to need another brandy.
Podcast was going well until we killed the guest.
We've never killed a guest before. Although there was a couple times I wanted to throttle Warren.
Yeah, a little bit, but
so you're
let's be honest. Warren is one of those guys where you want to throttle him every now and then. Just like
you know how like at the IAPA kickoff barbecue 5 months ago, that he brought all those little bottles of rum and hid around my house.
Yep,
I found another one on Saturday.
Oh my God!
Yeah, out by the pool.
That's awesome, Warren.
Yeah.
You won hiding little bottles of crappy rum.
It was Malibu.
Oh,
Malibu's gross.
Okay,
Nice.
20,000 Leagues. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
That is my favorite.
What did I say?
Not only did it just burn my eyelashes and my nose hairs, but the taste of it.
It's smooth compared to everything else.
Smooth.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
It's really good.
I could
really
do
like that one.
I like that one. We'll save the good one for the last.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
So.
But it really did make my eyes water.
So when you go home, I'm gonna need a bottle of this.
Okay, I will make
with
my
the big
way.
fancy squid, and it says 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah, under the sea. You
Yeah,
guys were singing that earlier. That's gonna be stuck in my head. That's why I didn't want you to sing it because it's gonna be stuck in my head.
Oh,
damn you!
We didn't want to earworm Greg.
Is there more in there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Just pour it in. Are you gonna save it?
Oh, I'm not. No, here.
Here.
I don't.
I
yeah.
have.
No.
You can drink it in mine.
Brandie actually wants a refill.
Just kill it.
Done.
The point was to finish those up.
Well, here, you finish it.
No, I've got some.
Well, you can have more.
And no, because I drank all the other stuff.
Andy's got the Papa Juice cup.
I'm not drinking that. I don't know where that's been.
So all we have left is the cherry.
Yeah. No.
Which is everyone's least favorite is the cherry. It stinks because you want it to be good.
No, the Navy was
the
my least
yeah,
favorite.
I think I would take the cherry over the Navy. The Navy was the worst.
I would say Navy, cherry, pineapple, 20,000 Leagues.
Yeah, but Navy wants to be cut. We didn't cut it. I think if you took the Navy and you hit it with some Coke.
I just as presented. That's my ranking.
Okay, it's fair. That's fair.
I don't know about it. I don't know about it with anything. 20 years as a bartender, I cannot think of a pair with that.
With the Navy?
No, I really can't. It just has such an interesting aftertaste. Like I don't even know how to explain it. It's not even gym socks. Like it's just weird. I mean, I don't know what gym socks taste like, but I don't know.
It's not even gym socks. Best tagline ever.
Not gym socks. Not even gym socks.
Yeah, that's the thing you want to see on the flyer. Better than gym socks.
Malort would put that on their bottle.
Malort would, but Malort, they're assholes in the same way I'm an asshole. Like, I embrace it, and I want everybody to know because I'm excited about people knowing that I'm an asshole. So is Malort.
The Jepsons people are making a killing off of selling the worst liquor ever.
Yeah. Yeah. Classic.
Seriously, you've never had Malort?
No.
Oh, I'm bringing it tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I'll bring it tomorrow.
So here's the thing. So we had Malort. I had Malort for the first time we recorded. We were in Chicago in a hotel room recording while we were on a trip.
That was my first time with Malort as well.
Was it?
Yeah, never had it.
You talked about it like you knew everything about it, though.
I mean, all I can envision when you say the name is the 1800s.
Yeah.
Like,
however shitty the name sounds, that's what it is.
More like the Dark Ages, the Black Death.
The 1500s, the 1800s.
Yeah,
like, that's what I see, my lord.
It tastes like a rat snuck it into your town uninvited.
So we're drinking it, in the hotel room, wax laminated cups.
Oh, I thought you
just the crappy hotel room.
The hotel room disposable cup. It melted the wax, and then they were like, we had to dump it out because it melted the cup.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
What was the proof on it?
It's not the proof; it's the awful.
Yeah, it's the bad. Yeah. So we tried it, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the worst thing. And he finished it. I couldn't finish it. I just was like, no, I'm not going to do it.
I have a problem with dumping. Like, it's got to be exceptionally.
Yeah. So this is so then. We do another one where he's like, "Hey, I saw this thing we could do and whatever." So we tried it and it was terrible, and on the podcast.
Oh,
and
it was the special edition. So we did. Regular,
well, no, there was a second one before this.
We did regular Malort. We did the Thanksgiving special edition Malort.
I think we've done it 3 times. We did the original Malort here, and then the special edition.
Sure, that's
because you had a Malort recipe. That was supposed to be
I had the bacon wash Malort, which you refused to try.
No,
you refused to do it.
No,
and I feel like you're less of a person. I'm going to bring the rest of my bacon washed Malort.
Bacon wash.
I'm going to bring all 3 Malorts.
It's fat
tomorrow.
washing alcohol. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes.
It's that with bacon fat for Malort.
Bacon fat you use for a lot of things nowadays, especially keto and like all that kind of
I use it to moisturize.
Do you?
No.
Oh.
I mean, yes.
You could, yeah.
I mean, you probably could.
I heard all the rage is now doing that with beef fat.
That's probably one of the biggest reasons Garrick is my best friend is because I always smell like bacon. He's obsessed with bacon.
A little bit. I was wearing a bacon T-shirt yesterday.
For Christmas one year, I got him a can of bacon.
It was delicious.
Can?
I didn't think you were actually going to eat it though. Like,
why
it was
would I
like
not eat
MRE,
it?
like military rations, and a can. And what they do is they take a bunch of bacon and they lay it out on wax paper and or parchment paper, fold it in half, and then roll it into a spiral, put it in a can, and seal it. And I got it for him as a joke, and he opened the fucking can and ate the bacon.
Oh my god!
Was
it good?
I'm sorry. You got me bacon. I mean, it wasn't the best bacon I've ever had, but it was still better than not bacon.
All right.
We sat down. We were at a conference here in Orlando, and we sat down. Like, we had been to, I don't know, like 4 parties that night. It's no shit, like 4 a.m. And we're looking for a place to get something to eat. And I remember there's a cafe, a 24-hour cafe inside the Hyatt on International Drive here. So we walk there, and as soon as we walk in, we see friends sitting at another table drinking milkshakes. So we sit down, and I'm like, I'll get the breakfast burrito. And he goes, I'll get a cornucopia of bacon. You heard me, a cornucopia of bacon. And the waiter goes, you bet, and turns on and walks away. And then like 5 minutes later comes back and goes, so cornucopia. I'm thinking that's like 3 orders. Yes. So now cornucopia is a unit of measurement for bacon it's 12 slices of bacon.
You're really obsessed with bacon.
It's not an obsession. It's just an enjoyment. So if you're going somewhere that serves bacon, general rule of thumb, if you see bacon anywhere on the menu, it means that they have bacon and can add it to whatever you feel like ordering.
Yeah. Another true story. We're doing a walk, like we're at a conference in Vegas, and we do it we were there an extra day, and we did a walkabout. Started at MGM and walked to Stratosphere. And
Been to Vegas a bunch. Never just walked the strip.
Yep. And we walked and we were just like, here's the thing: we're not going to order meals. We're going to snack. We're going to start here, and we're going to drink everywhere we can. And we walked. Actually, we walked all the way to Stratosphere.
Yeah, made it to Stratosphere.
That's a far walk.
It is a far walk, and we didn't get mugged once.
And
That's a bonus.
no, it was twice. And so there's a little bar just north of MGM on the strip, and we stopped there. We're like, cool, first place. We're going to get some drinks, some rum and cokes, please, sir. And we looked at the menu, and it was like, mozzarella. You want to hear some mozzarella sticks? Yep. He goes, mozzarella sticks? And it says right here, add bacon for 99 cents. And the guy goes, no, that's for the burger. 99 cents, add bacon to the burger. And he goes, so you're saying if I give you 99 cents, you're not going to add bacon to the mozzarella sticks? The guy's like, fuck it, whatever, weirdo. Yeah, bacon. So we got mozzarella sticks with crumbled up bacon all over the top of it. It was glorious.
Jokes on him. It was amazing.
It was glorious.
The guy gave it to us as a joke, like, you fucking idiots, here you go. And we're like, this is the best thing we've ever had. You should put this on your menu full time.
Yeah.
Oh my
Mozzarella
goodness.
sticks with bacon, covered in bacon, dipped in the marinara, tasted like bacon pizza
It tasted
without the carbs.
it was like a fucking pepperoni pizza. It was
That's
amazing.
You could probably do that home-wise, like get the mozzarella sticks, wrap the bacon around it, and then drop them in the deep fryer and make them like bacon in a
Garrick.
blanket.
Garrick, you want 6 cheese sticks?
Sure.
No. The joke is, no thanks. What if I bread them and fry them and serve them with the marinara? Oh yeah, I'll take that.
Let it sit in a little cholesterol jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Then 6 cheese. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's heart attack heaven.
right.
Or keto. It's healthy.
Keto. Yeah. I mean, it could go either way.
Just put some butter on it. It'll be okay.
I'm trying to put myself in ketosis. Shut up.
It has to be, what's that butter? Kerry butter?
Clarified?
No, Kerry. Is it Kerry buttered?
What?
What's
There's
the
a butter?
specific butter? Yeah.
I don't know. What?
It's grass-fed butter. It's like, I think it's called Kerry
It's
butter.
better than regular butter?
It's
Or like factory butter?
yeah, it's like grass-fed. It's Kerry butter, I think is what they
Kerry
call it.
butter?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
That's what they use for keto.
no.
Yeah.
I know now.
Yeah, I think it's called Kerry butter.
Kerry butter?
Kerry.
It's like a Stephen King thing.
Maybe. I mean, if you want it to be.
They're all gonna make fun of you. Sorry, man. This rum and the ones we drank earlier are starting to get to me.
Lost Spirits, April 29th, last day.
Poor fucking
Get
Lost
the
Spirits.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. It's
I mean, you get a card when you get your admission comes with a card. Try all of them.
Oh, absolutely! Try all of them.
Yeah.
And stay for the whole thing. It's a show.
Except for
it's
the
a
Navy.
It's a no. Try the Navy. If you have the Navy in the room where the lights sway back and forth, it's really a cool experience. It's a great walkthrough. There's amazing performers there. Support local talent. It's a great venue.
And go to the submarine room. It's my favorite.
Oh yeah, the submarine room. That's where they serve the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. They have a room that looks like a submarine on either side.
Uh-huh.
They have like this kind of Jules Verne submarine windows and like the nice little booths. So it's
That's
all
the room.
it's very Victorian. But then the chandeliers sway back and forth like you're on a ship.
That's the
Oh,
room.
that's
It's
cool.
cool as
Yeah,
hell.
and they bought an old dry cleaning conveyor belt, and they have these little fish. So out the windows, these kind of like, I don't know.
It's like shit, fish and
But the
sharks
fish are all like
and things.
impressionistic art
Yeah.
fish that swim by.
Yeah, but they go past the windows, and again, you see all of the chandeliers that are there. They sway back and forth, but they're out of sequence, so it really looks like you're on on a ship that's rocking back and forth. It's cool as hell.
That photo really reminds me of House of Blues in Hollywood on Sunset.
God, I remember that.
Remember that place?
Yeah.
So, like, all the rooms upstairs that were private and hidden, up in the very top up there, it was all actually
What is
done
that venue
from,
now?
It's
Wasn't that like
it's
California
called
Social? Yeah.
California Social. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what it is now. But like the rooms up there were all hell yeah. I know I worked all those
Hey.
places.
And like I told you earlier, like I've been there enough that I kind of like feel like I'm
You're
kind
home. Yeah.
like I've taken you like on tours like I'm a local all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, but like House of Blues, like we used to go there and watch Steel Panther play every Monday night.
Steel Panther.
And we were
Holy
friends
shit.
with the owners, so like they had the one little room up in the very top. Like one of my friends, we would all go, and it's like this one excluded like room off in the back at the top, and it had like all the Skull tequila bottles. Remember those? They lit up blue, like it was so cool. And this one in particular room, they only had one room at the House of Blues, and it overlooked all of LA. Like
Really?
you could see the whole
Nice.
city from this one room. But the cool part was that the whole upper floor had
Hold on.
hidden.
It lit up like this.
Yeah, everybody just sits
Just
there
sit
listening in
still.
awe as
Wait.
Greg aims a remote control
At
at
the floor.
his shelves and nothing happens. Bang it on the desk. That always makes electronics work better.
It's not working.
It's there it
Oh,
is.
There it goes. Yay. That's not blue.
Stu!
It's not. It's like
It's like clear.
it's white.
It's white.
It's like clear. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, whatever that is. Oh, well, there we
There we
go.
go. Okay, blue.
That's better.
Can you do dancing or like a rainbow?
Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, so in the top floor of House of Blues, what was the coolest part about all of this is that all the hidden rooms that are just like the one that he showed me
Yeah.
from Area 15, all the hidden rooms up there were pieced together from an old ship.
What?
And it was haunted. So the House of Blues in Sunset on
What?
Hollywood on Sunset was haunted. So it had like all these cool pieces, like this table from one of these ships that had been abandoned like years and years ago.
Can you give me a time frame on the ships? Are we talking like Queen Mary ships?
No, like
or
pirate ships.
Like pirate ships.
Pirate
like old
ships,
timey
like old
freaking.
time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can Google the history of it, but it was haunted. So the actual place was like super, super haunted. But you could tour all these hidden rooms, and it went through all these back doors, and it had like this dining area, and then it had like this private room.
How fucking cool would it be to be a ghost in a shipwreck, like out in the middle of the rocks in the middle of the ocean or some bullshit, and then they move your shipwreck to the House of Blues in fucking LA.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh crap, I'm haunting the House of Blues in LA. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Like you get to
At
see
least the music's good.
all of the
It
live
was.
music and the stuff. And
But it was super cool. So like you could go through all the rooms, and I remember I took a tour on it, and this was the night that they did Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg had passed away, and Ice Cube had done Nate Dogg's tribute at House of Blues.
Yeah.
And we were there that night, and it was the first time I had ever met Fred Durst. So he was upstairs sitting by the fireplace, and we had taken the tour through all the back rooms, like because we knew the owners.
Yeah.
So he had given us a tour. And when I came out from the tour, I ran right into Fred Durst. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. Like, you know, how often do you get to meet Fred Durst? Like, Fred Durst, he's super
Twice.
short. He's super short, by the way.
Well, never so far on my.
Oh, that's like Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is like middle of my chest.
I didn't realize he was like as short as he was. I'm only 5'2", and like he wasn't really that much bigger than I was. And I was like, wow, I just didn't.
Durst or Cruise?
Durst.
Yeah.
He's
I haven't
short.
met him.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I did get to watch Nate Dogg, Ice Cube, do Nate Dogg's tribute at House of Blues right
you got
before
to watch.
they.
You got to
Okay.
watch Nate Dogg do Nate Dogg's tribute.
No, Ice
So-
Cube do Nate Dogg's tribute.
Bartender in Vegas or in Vegas, in LA. Mm-hmm. Coolest celebrity you ever met?
Coolest celebrity I ever met. Well, I don't know. There's been so many.
Like who was just like, damn, he was
One-
badass.
one that stands out in your mind.
Like for me, Billy Zane. He was just fucking hilarious. He was not who I thought he was. He was so cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I used to see so many of the musicians come in from like 3 Day Grace. oh God, Shine Down. Saw them play a few times. They used to come in because I used to work at Saddle Ranch on Sunset, where they have the big bowl. So they used to come in and just have dinner by themselves at the bar top, and like I would just serve them dinner. So like 3 Days Grace, Shine Down, Disturbed. I had one of the guys from Disturbed come in.
Love that band.
Yeah.
I mean, I've met Struggle, I've met Yellow Wolf, I've met so many of them over the years. But I would have to say my favorite would probably be Ice Cube.
Ice Cube?
Ice
Really?
Cube, yeah. That
It
was.
seems like it'd be pretty fucking cool.
That was a really like memorable night, and you know what he did for Nate Dogg that night, and that was Snoop Dogg was actually there too, but he wasn't really out and about with everybody else. But that was right before House of Blues closed down, so it was kind of like one of the really big last things that happened there. Damn it! So I know, and now the only one that they have is in Anaheim or Orange County.
No, Chicago, I think is still open.
Oh, they have
Well, in here.
Well, they have the one in Las Vegas.
And here. Yep.
Because we've
We've been here recently.
a bunch.
But I mean, like in LA, the only one that we have left is Anaheim, Orange County. So we don't have any other.
So Garrick for Christmas got tickets to it was a
Van Halen
and Def Leppard tribute band, which turned out it was the same band. So we went.
They just did a costume change
And,
came back out, and
so-
we're like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
You guys
switched.
look
They
for-
switched guitars. There
They
was a
switched
different.
everything, yeah.
So we go in, and as soon as we get there, I'm like, so for me, I'm not going to stand there all night. And House of Blues is standing room. I'm not going to I want to sit down. I don't want to be I don't want to stand in the middle of a bunch of people like shoving each other.
Right.
Fuck that. So as soon as we walk in, I'm like, they're like, would you like to upgrade? I'm like, yes. Yes. This is yes. I don't care what it. Yes.
Give me the VIP.
So they're like, okay. So they sold us half of a table of 4, but nobody bought the other half. So we got a deal. We treated the server like an absolute angel. And at the end, she comes to us and goes, we're supposed to hand these out, whatever. You guys just want all of them. They're comp tickets for the next tribute band. And it's cheesy tickets. And we're like, yes, we will. So she gave us 11 tickets.
Oh my God.
And we found 11 people to go.
We found.
But right off the bat.
We may have given them away on the podcast.
Yeah, we actually
meet us at here, and you can show up and go see the show.
So we as soon I got home and booked the VIP table, but it was the better VIP table.
It was a way better
there's
VIP
on house left. So as you're looking at the stage on the left hand side, there's 2 staircases that come down into the pit, and they're right between those 2 staircases. They wedged a table of 4 that is perfect because it's right next to the floor. You look right up, looking right at the stage. It was gorgeous.
It was positioned enough on the floor that if you were standing on the floor, you would look at this table and be like, who are those fucking assholes in that table blocking my view? God damn them.
Yeah.
And if you're sitting at the table, you're like, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Totally worth $60.
So I tipped that guy really, really good, and he gave us free tickets for the next show.
Oh my God.
That
Was the band at least good?
there was some good parts and there were some bad parts. Because they were supposed to be the original show.
It was Queen. It was a Queen tribute. It was Def Leppard and Queen.
They were better Def Leppard than they were Queen.
Oh God, yeah, Queen is hard.
I don't know, but some of there was a handful of the Queen songs that they nailed, and you're like, oh, okay, this redeems everything else.
And here's the other thing: he got better throughout the night too.
Yeah.
So the first, once he warmed up, he was better. But either way, same band. Costume change, put on a different wig, and came back out.
Yeah.
But it was still really cool. So we need to book another next time there's a round of those.
We do. We need to buy them, book them, and then if you go to those tribute band shows, ask your wait staff for tickets to the next one because they will have them, and it's going to be it's a fun time.
Yeah, and the VIP table for 4 was $250. So it's not terrible per person.
No.
For you to be able to sit down, and they brought us fucking popcorn for free.
Free popcorn, and you have table service.
That's the other thing. It's you've bartended at House of Blues. It's like a shit show trying to get drinks. We had a server. We never had to leave the table to get drinks. They would come to us.
Yeah, getting drinks at places like that are hard. Our bar, at Saddle Ranch on Sunset. You know, I mean, obviously people came there to ride the bull, you know, and that bar, we would give out free shots, you know, like every hour, every 30 minutes or whatever, they would ring the bell and we're, you know, giving out free shots to everybody. So the bar was just always continuously packed. Like I would come home soaked in alcohol and we didn't leave till like 5 or 6 in the morning by the time we were done cleaning. It was that bad.
Noise.
But I loved it. I love Saddle Ranch on Sunset. I loved it. Loved every part of it.
Is that one still there? I feel like
it is still there. It is.
I've never been there.
They have the best Sunday brunch and all you can drink mimosas. Oh, they're so good. Flavors. Flavors.
Once you're back, because I'm out there every 6 weeks. I'm in LA every 6 weeks. Next time you're back, I want to do a night out. I want to do a Hollywood night hanging out with you.
Okay. We can do that.
We'll coordinate.
Okay.
Because when you heading back to LA?
I have a couple of trips planned to go back, but I'm officially going back the end of June.
Okay.
So
I'm out there the week after next, but
I also know all the guys at the Rainbow too, so that's a really, really good time. I know all the bars.
Rainbow.
I know all the bartenders there too. So
Post June could be convenient.
Yeah.
Post June.
Yeah.
Well, I probably got because you're not going to move back until after June anyway. It'd probably be better once you move back, so we can just plan on that.
Yeah, we could do that too. There's a lot of things we can do in Hollywood. There's a lot of things in downtown OC. We can do.
Yeah.
But what a lot of people don't realize also is that there's venues and bars and after hours underneath the hotels on Sunset Boulevard that people just don't realize.
After hours?
After hours.
I have not been to an after hour.
Yeah, that's where you go underground in Hollywood.
I've been to an after hours in New York City. Like, my buddy Brian and I went up there, and just randomly, the first night we were there, walking down the street in Hell's Kitchen, and the girl that was working the door was like, "Hey guys, you got to come here." So we went in and started getting some drinks, bought a couple shots for the bartenders, and we were hanging out. And this was already when we got there, it was like 11 o'clock at night. We'd already been drinking all night and hanging out, and they're like, "Hey, we're going to close the bar, but we're going to an after hours bar. Do you want to go?" We're like, "Yeah." Went to another bar, and first night we got there, drank until dawn. And the other bar, it was just like they're like, "Yeah, if it's a bottled beer, we're not going to charge you."
What?
So it's just like, we're like, okay. So it's just like, I don't know, reach in the cooler, whatever's in the cooler, because we were just at a bar that had closed, hanging out with all of the bartenders from that part of town.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're just like, whatever. If it's just grab a bottle of whatever you want. So we're like, cool.
Done.
Sun coming up. I'm like, shit. Went back, had 2 hours of sleep, got up and started doing more New York. It was such a great
you really got to know people in Hollywood to really gain the access underneath the hotels. Like, not a lot of people know about it, but usually you want to
Who's this white fucking fat nerd?
You want to make friends with the bouncers. The bouncers will know.
When you say under hotels, do you mean like in the laundry room?
No, like there's like a whole nother world underneath, like a basement in all these hotels.
Yeah.
So you
Did you ever see Beauty and the Beast? You know, with
yeah, I guess
it's
But
kind of
you
like
go
that
down,
in the sewers.
You go down an elevator, or you go down some stairs,
are there chuds?
There's all kinds of people down there. Like they're playing. There's bands playing.
Chupacabra.
There's a bar down there. There's a music venue. There's speakers. There's couches. It's just a whole nother world underneath the hotel that goes on after legally closing down at 2 a.m.
I feel like I have been hoteling wrong this entire time.
Right.
Well, most of the okay. Well, in Hollywood, I mean, they all have the hidden tunnels. You know, back in the day, they had no way. Okay, so
what about the Lowe's over by the Kodak Theater? Does it have it? No.
They all
what
have
about the Roosevelt?
I think
They all have underground tunnels from back in the day. That's how the celebrities were able to get away from the paparazzi. So like you'd always see them go into the hotels, but you would never see them come out. Well, the reason why they never came out is because there's underground tunnels that would lead to like a church down the street or another location. And that's how these celebrities, Marilyn Monroe or the presidents or anybody, that's how they always got away from these hotels.
That's where they were drinking
and
the blood
paparazzi
of the young kids.
There was hotels
sacrificing virgins
that would lead underneath the hotels to escape. There all kinds of there's so much history in Hollywood.
So when we go back to the Roosevelt, we need to ask for the tunnel tour. And hey, I need to escape the paparazzi.
Yeah, my trip.
I don't know that
the
they're
week
going to
after
give you
next.
the tunnel tour. I'm probably sure they're using that for drug trafficking.
Do
now,
they
but
have any idea
might.
who I think I am?
I almost booked at the Roosevelt The week after next.
Well,
I just couldn't justify being over that part of town at that time, but I really wanted to.
No, they do. There's a lot of really cool history.
It feels haunted.
Yeah.
And that's not just Disney. Like, it feels haunted.
I'm sure it is.
Have you been to the bowling alley at the Roosevelt?
No, I have not.
You know about it, though? There's a 2-lane bowling alley upstairs.
Oh, yeah. Is that where the son or somebody of the owner that died? Is that?
Oh, I don't know about
yeah,
this story.
I think so. Yeah.
I think that's the story, or it was a nephew or somebody that was related to the owner of
there's
the.
like 24 people have died in the Roosevelt. in
Yeah,
Hollywood.
there's a lot. There's a lot of history there. A lot.
No.
So.
Fucking great. It's fucking great.
Yeah, we'll take a Hollywood tour. We'll go have some fun.
Okay. But not the week after next.
Post-June.
Post-June, so that Garrick can go. Yeah. After Rum and Nerdy the weekend.
The weekend.
Oh boy, we're gonna take the podcast all over Hollywood.
Yes.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, might be
We've done
fun.
a podcast from a bus.
Yeah, we did it on a bus once. We need to get one of those little NPR recorder things that they carry around where it's like, speaking to this microphone.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Martin has one.
Does he?
Yeah. From Mint Park.
Yeah.
Well, guys, Rum and Nerdy's coming to Hollywood soon.
We were just there. We did 2 episodes.
Live.
Yeah.
We did an
On the
episode
streets.
from Orange County and an episode from the lobby of the Lowe's Hotel.
Lowe's, yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna hit the streets of Sunset Boulevard.
That's
Rum and
not-
Nerdy live on Sunset.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun. Just interviewing random people off the street. Hey, what are you doing here?
Yeah, we should interview people, but pretend we're Kimmel. Because he does that right there.
He does that right there. Yeah, we could do it. Hey, we're pre-doing this for Kimmel.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
I mean,
should wrap up.
You can interview people out in front of the Viper Room and ask them their thoughts on River Phoenix ODing out in front of the Viper Room.
Oh, that's been like 35 years and it's too soon.
People still talk about it.
Really?
They do.
Most people today
People
don't know who
people
River
come
Phoenix
there-
is.
People come there just to be there because River Phoenix died at the Viper Room.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Aw.
I was
Greg almost died just now.
Right?
just now.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Anyway, so State Europe is coming up in May,
Yeah.
and they do a big theme party every year.
Yeah.
This year it's Back to the Future. They're time traveling
Mhm.
is the theme,
Yeah.
with the idea that previous years you can wear your costume from previous years too.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the time travel. This is a industry conference this year. It's in Verona, Italy.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna suck. I got to go there for 2 weeks. So
I don't envy you.
yeah, the
He's such a jerk.
I basically finished this afternoon. I ordered the last couple pieces for my costume. I'm
Yeah.
going for Ted, or Keanu Reeves from Bill and Ted, as time traveler.
Yeah.
But I've got to find somebody that's going to be there to go as Bill, so I can be Bill and Ted. I called Sean because Sean usually goes.
Is Sean
but
going?
He's not going.
Chris?
But he's like, I totally would have done that.
Chris?
Chris might, but I think because he's one of the he probably has a plan.
No, probably. Okay. Josh?
I was going to ask Josh
You should ask Josh.
if he would be my
Yeah.
Bill to my Ted.
That would be hilarious.
But like the orange jacket, the vest,
Yeah.
the
boy.
specific Van Halen shirt.
Yeah.
Like I ordered that Van Halen shirt, that red denim shirt.
Yeah.
And it's weird. And I never noticed this before. He's wearing white sweatpants and black denim shorts together with the white sweatpants pulled up to his knees.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I,
don't think I
noticed
noticed that,
Yeah.
either. Now that I'm thinking about
But
it.
even his watch is a 2-inch wide leather cuff
Yeah.
with the watch, which is black bezel, black face,
Yeah.
built into that. And I even replicated that.
Wow.
So the only thing I'm not going to do is shave off my beard
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
because he was clean shaved,
Yeah, you could go as aged Ted.
right?
Is-
Seasoned Ted.
yeah, is there a prop you can take with you?
I don't know, air guitar.
Yeah. A little phone booth or something. Poor
Right.
man's Doctor Who.
Phone booth would be hilarious. I'm trying to find one that shows his. Here we go. This is the picture.
Oh, wow. I never noticed the sweatpants.
Yeah, they're bunched up around his knees. But the dark blue Converse with black laces, ordered those. The gray socks with red band, ordered that. The patch that says "Save the Humans" in the smiley face, ordered that.
You know,
my Lord.
you know what you need? You need an old analog telephone receiver that you can carry with you.
I was thinking about a phone book.
Ooh. I don't know where you can get a phone book.
Mm,
I have a telephone receiver. I don't have a phone book.
yeah, walking around with a phone book would be hilarious.
It would be.
Oh. But I need my bill. Anyway, all that said, listen, we're way over an hour.
Yeah, okay.
We should wrap it up. I think we mentioned this before. Thank you, Demo Dave.
DemoDavePro.com.
Dave Martin, I screwed that up.
You always do.
Yeah, I know. Don't forget to check us out on our website, rumandnerdy.com, rumandnerdy.com.
Social medias, we're also at Rum and Nerdy.
And you can email us, show@rumandnerdy, show@rumandnerdy.com. That's rumandnerdy.com. Brandie, thanks for checking us out, or joining us. They checked us out. God, a lot of rum tonight. Fuck that.
He is screwing all of this up.
Yeah, I'm just going to let him do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll.
Fix it in post. I'm not going to fix it in post. I just don't
No,
have that kind
she
of
shot the
energy.
look like, are you guys going to fix this?
Nope.
We're
Nah.
We don't do that.
No,
We just
not at
kind of
all.
fucking self-deprecating humor is the best. Anyway, do you want to you like plug your social media or anything?
The only thing that I have right now that we can plug into is my Instagram is Angels in Ink. So that's Angels, the word IN, then the word INK. You will be able to see anything that has to do with the show and everything else, upcoming when we release all of that off of my Instagram page.
I know this weekend, as we go through this exercise in next couple days, it'll be on. We're getting it up. It'll be
Yes.
on IMDb.
Yes, and there is a Modified by Ink Instagram page that I will start. Hopefully, we'll be posting on and moving forward with that here shortly. So
Fucking great.
yes, but I appreciate you guys having me on here. It was fun.
Yeah, should be fun. We might be recording next week's episode this weekend, so maybe you can be on next week's. But it depends on how it goes.
Yeah, it depends on the flavor of rum.
Well, we're out of this.
We'll get something. We'll get something better. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should totally get some bamboo.
We should get some bamboo, and I'm gonna bring Malort tomorrow.
I think the bamboo and Coca-Cola is my favorite.
Bamboo and Coke.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
You know what? We should set it up and just record on the patio.
we should. And Cheese Mule is gonna be here too. So
Fucking cheese mule.
yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, it sounds like a rum date.
Awesome. Anyway, thanks everybody. Thank you.
Stay nerdy, my friend.
I got Elvis on my elbow when I think Elvis talks. I got Holy Ghost on the back of my leg, and she hooves when I walk. Speaking cherry red, screaming electric green, purple mountains majesty. Really talk to me, Swap meet Sally, trim stamp cat, housewife to Momshell in the time it took to get that new tattoo.
Stu, come on, get up. We got a situation. Oh, holy shit. Where are we? Oh my God, Alan. Your head. No, your head. He's bald. Stu, you're gonna freak out, but it's gonna be okay.
Why? Is it my teeth?
No, it's not your teeth.
Are you sure?
Yep. And you shook the bottom? Oh my God. What the fuck? Ow! That's good. Why don't you try to wash it off? It's not coming off. This is a real tattoo.